Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the channel. My name is Anita. I am a soul strategist, a life and success coach. I completely geek out on all things science, strategy, and spirituality to support our own personal growth and transformation. And today I wanted to pop on to talk a little bit about a major event that's happening tomorrow, September the 17th, 2024. It is the total full moon lunar eclipse and Pisces. This past weekend, I hosted a lot of moon circles and moon workshops in my neighborhood. And I thought I'd bring that entire experience to you here today so that you could also enjoy this experience. If this is something that you enjoy, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And also comment that you enjoyed this type of a video, and I'll be sure to include or create experiences similar to this in the future. But what we're going to do today is, as a part of this moon circle, I am going to take you through understanding the energies of the full moon in general. Before we do a deeper dive into this full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in Pisces on the September 17th. And then from there, I will also touch on a few of the astrological transits that are also happening at this time, and just kind of putting that all together so that we understand more broadly what that energy means for us and how we can best harness that energy for our own benefit. I'll also be pulling a few tarot cards here to give as messages for the collective. So whoever's listening, we will also do some energy clearing and intention setting. I will be doing some distant energy Reiki or delivering some distant energy Reiki, I should say, to anyone who wants it at this time to help them in supporting clearing out their energetic field, any blockages, promoting better alignment, and supporting them in your health and wellness. I will also take you through a customized meditation and visualization that I've created for this total full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then we'll end with some customized journal prompts that I've created for this moon. So that, in essence, is the experience that we will be having together. I hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's get into the circle. Okay, so let's understand first and foremost, what is the energy of full moons in general? So the lunar cycle, there's a cycle that the moon goes through where it adopts different phases. And so you would probably aware that the moon looks differently at different times of the month when you look up at the sky. So that is a lunar cycle that occurs about 28 days, an entire cycle from start to finish. And each part of that cycle, each different phase that the moon has or adopts, holds different spiritual and energetic symbolism depending on various cultures and traditions and some spiritual practices. And so when we're talking about the full moon is actually the midpoint of that lunar cycle. It's the time where it's at its greatest energetic peak. So it's heightened energy, and it's associated with heightened intuition and heightened emotion and heightened spiritual awareness. It's also a very popular time for ceremony and energy work and rituals. It is a time because, this big, brilliant orb of light is shining in the sky. It's kind of like a spotlight. It's spotlighting for us things that are coming to the surface, things that are no longer serving us or that need to be released, or the shedding of what is needed to be released. So it's often associated with endings, right? So culminations, endings, fulfillment, illumination. Those are some of the words that are kind of associated with a full moon. Now, understanding this energy is obviously very beneficial for us if we're trying to release something that is no longer serving us. That is a great time to harness the energy of the full moon to possibly engage in ceremony to help us do it. Of course, if something needs to be released or isn't serving you, it's a good time to get rid of it at any point in time. But it's almost like the analogy of swimming in a lake. You can go for a dip in the lake at any point in time and swim to the other side. But if you're swimming with the current, you're going to go further, faster, with less effort and energy than if you were going against the current. So both are completely possible, but understanding and being aware of those energies and tapping into those energies and using them for our growth and benefit just makes things a little bit smoother as we go through our own personal development journey. So now that we understand the energies of the full moon, let's talk a little bit more about the total full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in Pisces on September 17th, 2024 Eastern Standard Time. So this lunation or this event is going to mark the beginning of the eclipse season. Eclipses happen in pairs, and so there's going to be a total solar eclipse that's happening in Libra on October 2nd. So this is the beginning of this, and it's actually activating this cosmic portal or this eclipse portal that's going to take us into the spring of 2025. So this is just kind of the beginning of this time of rapid shift, rapid transformation. Things might feel a little bit out of control. Some big fated changes might be happening during this time. Trust and know that these shifts are meant to align us to our highest path, our highest good. And so this is the nature or the cosmic way of helping us make the necessary changes that we need to do so in our life. A full moon lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon are perfectly aligned, and this Earth is in between the Sun and the Moon. And essentially, what happens is the um, Earth is blocking the Moon, right? It's casting its shadow over the Moon, and therefore, all of the things that are being reflected back to the Earth are our deepest shadows or our hidden truths from the Moon. The Moon is also associated with like shadow and inner work, right? So a lot of hidden truths and information may be coming to light. It could be a time of major transformation, conclusions, completions. Something hidden may come to light that is urging us to make some changes and to heal or transform and release. To better understand what's coming to completion, it's also useful to understand, again, what zodiac sign this full moon lunar eclipse is happening in. And it's coming from Pisces. It might also be a good time to reflect on the cycle that just happened when we started the new moon in Pisces, which is March 2024. So if you can remember back to March 2024 and some of the things that you were working through at that point in time, those might be related to what's coming up to release at this point in time. This is also a shameless plug to maybe keep a journal if you don't already do so. I always, at the bare minimum, make sure I do a journal entry for new moons and full moons, just so that I can kind of keep track of where I was in my life. And so that might be a pro tip that you might wish to take from me. Eclipses amplify our energy or really serve as activators. And so they're, in this case, this eclipse is amplifying the energy of the full moon in Pisces. And so we'd already talked about the energy of the full moon as being an energy of release, of letting go, of shedding things. When it comes to Pisces, the house that it's in is actually the last house of the zodiac cycle. So it's really causing us to like clean up things before we move into the next cycle. And Pisces is again very much known for its spiritual connectedness. It's a sign of intuition, a sign of dreams, sign of emotions and spirituality. And so you might be again experiencing heightened emotions, heightened psychic awareness, heightened intuitive abilities. You might be getting some downloads, very vivid dreams that are coming through. Could be a very heightened emotional state. Because it's also very dreamy, this is kind of the time for you to release any kind of illusions that are preventing your dreams from becoming a reality. Some astrologers are also calling this particular total full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces to be a sneak peek into what is in store for us in January. And that is because the moon also has these nodal points called a north node and a south node. We each have our own north node and south node. So again, if you want to take what you're learning from this experience a little bit deeper, go get your natal chart. You need to have your date and your time of birth and your location of birth, and you will see what your north node and your south node is. And your north node and south nodes represent where you're coming from. That's your south node. Where have you come from in this life from your previous lives? And your north node is kind of like your cosmic mission, your life lessons. What is the lesson that you're trying to get, the main lesson from your life this life? So currently as a collective, we are experiencing a south node of Libra and a north node of Aries. But when we move into January, there's going to be a nodal shift, and collectively we will all be on a Virgo and Pisces axis, which is exactly what we're facing right now because we are in Virgo season. September right now, it's Virgo season, and we're experiencing a full moon in Pisces. And so this is very much balancing, again, the intuition, the spiritual embodiment and integration with our day-to-day routines, putting things into practical order, having a plan around things. That's what Virgo's all about. Virgo's all about behaviors and routines and all that kind of jazz. So this theme will be highly resonant with us early next year. And so this is kind of our sneak peek into what that might look and feel like now. Also, since this full moon lunar eclipse is happening at the 25 degrees in Pisces, if you do have your natal chart, what you can do is see if you have any placements of any planets in 24, 25, or 26 degrees. If you do, then those might be the areas that might be particularly a focus during this lunation. Also, you can see where Pisces falls in your chart as well, and that also might pinpoint some of those themes that you might be asked to work through during this total full moon lunar eclipse. I just want to assure you that irrespective of where Pisces is in your chart or whether you have any kind of placements, This is a collective experience, and we're all going to experience the themes of the total full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So let's talk about what some of those big themes for this full moon lunar eclipse are. So we've already touched on a few of them. Obviously, one of them is endings and release, right? We know that as with all lunar eclipses and full moons, this one signifies the end of a cycle. And because we're in the sign of Pisces, this may be related to emotional and spiritual release, right? So letting go of old wounds and illusions, doing maybe some shadow work, letting go of traumas, all those kinds of things that no longer serve you. That is one of the key themes of this moon. Another theme would be spiritual growth. We talked about Pisces being a deeply connected or intuitive and spiritual sign. So this might be a time where you experience, again, heightened intuition, heightened self-awareness, heightened breakthroughs. If there's any kind of areas in terms of your spiritual path that you felt like you were stuck in, that might be something that you will be releasing and letting go of now as you move forward and continue to grow on your spiritual path. Another theme is the balance between reality and fantasy. So Pisces, again, is a very dreamy, intuitive state. Go with the flow, right? It's associated with waters and emotions. It's very fluid. But we're also in Virgo season, and Virgo is anything but fluid. Virgo is an earth sign. It's very practical. It's very grounded. It likes a plan. So this is a good time to balance kind of our dream world with our real world, right? How can we reconcile our daily routines and habits and behaviors to move us closer to our dream life? It's also a great time to support bringing our dreams into reality and crafting kind of the vision that we have for ourselves. So it's bringing that dream element into real life. Another theme of this moon in particular is unveiling hidden truths, right? We talked about how full moon lunar eclipses might be bringing things to light. In this case, it might be relating to profound insights in relation to our emotions and our relationships and our self-awareness. And it's also a big time for transformation and renewal, right? Pisces energy is really pushing us right now to shed layers of our identity and to embrace that emotional transformation. So it's a powerful time for spiritual rebirth. Pisces is all about unity and compassion and forgiveness. So one of those key themes of this moon might also be in relation to healing, again, healing old wounds, finding compassion, finding forgiveness, both with yourself and with other people. So this may help you heal relationships and also might help you connect more deeply to yourself and to other people and to your spiritual community. And last but not least, Pisces, again, we talked about is very dreamy energy. It's very intuitive energy. So pay close attention to your dreams and to your intuition. Keep a dream journal at this point in time, because some of those messages that are trying to come to you might be coming to you from that subconscious, and that might help offer clarity on your path. Okay, so with that being said, now let's take a look at some of the key astrological transits that are amplifying this eclipse. I think it's important to mention this because obviously a full moon doesn't just happen in the sky by itself. There's a lot of other activity that's happening in and around it. I'm not going to cover all of them, but there's one cool thing that I really want to bring to our attention, and it involves all the earth signs. So earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So there's some three kind of transits that are specific to those signs that I think are going to be really important in terms of this full moon in general. And those three things themselves compose what we call a grand earth trine. So if we were to take a look at our natal chart, it would form a triangle between those three earth signs, and they all provide very complementary and harmonious energy that is very balanced and also works really well with the themes of this total full moon lunar eclipse. So the first is, let's take a look at Capricorn. Pluto currently is retrograding in Capricorn. Now, Pluto is a very slow-moving planet, but it's very powerful. It's one of the outer planets, and it takes a very long time to switch zodiac signs. Earlier this year, it did switch zodiac signs, moving into Aquarius, and then it wobbled back or retrograded back into Capricorn, where it is currently. However, in early October, it's going to be moving back into Aquarius and out of Capricorn for good. So this will be a very, very big shift. And this is therefore Pluto's last hurrah, last push through Capricorn. It's really going to encourage us to kind of work through the themes of Capricorn, which is all related to things like father healing and authority and, the patriarchy, looking at structures and control, looking at how we spend our time, how we spend our energy, our discipline, what kind of structures we have in place So when we're in retrograde and Pluto, this is a time for us to reflect on all of those things and to make some big changes and big transformations in terms of how we spend our time, what kind of structures we have in place to move things forward, our relationship to power and control and hierarchy and time, and our discipline. So that is some very positive, some very powerful and positive energy that is happening right now. It's encouraging us to release our outdated traditions and beliefs and habits and to make way for a fresh start in terms of how we structure our lives, coming at the right time as we're looking at this powerful shift that comes with the full moon in eclipse energy in Pisces. The second earth sign that I wanted to touch on is Taurus. Uranus is currently retrograding in Taurus. Uranus is the planet of unexpected shifts and changes, and Taurus is the planet of stability, of love, of luxury, of our values. And so, again, with this, we're asked to take a look at our values and our stability and our security and what we love, and to reassess all of those things. This retrograde combined with the eclipse invites us to reflect on where we may have clung on too tightly to our comfort zone or resisted change. So it's a good time to align with innovative ways to embrace the new, especially when it comes to the things that we value and especially when it comes to our material life. Okay. And last but not least, we talked about the sun being in Virgo. We are currently in Virgo season, and Virgos are also earth signs. They're very practical. They're very detail oriented. They're very much focused on our habits, behaviors, daily routines, wellness. And so this is taking a look at being in Virgo season. We're taking a look at how can we, again, reconcile the dreams that we have from Pisces, those visions that we have for Pisces, those big goals that we have. How can we reconcile those into our day-to-day? How can we form a plan to actually achieve them and to live out our best every day? So when we put those things together, Pluto retrograding in Capricorn, Uranus retrograding in Taurus, the sun being in Virgo season, we get this grand Earth trine. This grand Earth trine is very harmonious. It's very grounding, and it helps us to manifest tangible, lasting changes, and helps us to ground us in the emotional intensity of the Pisces eclipse and really help to create that strong, solid foundation for us to move forward with. So that, my friends, are just some of the key astrological transits that are also going to be impacting this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. I hope you enjoyed that part of the moon circle. And so knowing all that we know about this eclipse and how it's activating this eclipse portal and what it means for us and how some of the other things in the sky are working to support us through this change, let's see what kind of messages want to come out for us through tarot. So I'm just going to pull a few tarot cards now. And this is for the collective. So this is based on all of the energy of everybody that's watching. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's get into it. Okay. So what does the collective need to know? Taurus full moon. Portal. Isn't that the truth, right? Doors are opening for us as this portal is opening. And we talked about the eclipse portal, right? The eclipse portal opening with this event right now. You decide rewards wildcard, right? So this is your opportunity where the energies are so profound and the energies are working to create those unexpected shifts that are moving us to the higher ground. But again, we are reminded that we have agency, we have decisions, and we can do what we need to do, right? We get to choose how we want to use this energy to support our growth at this point in time. So really, the portal is opening. This is our validation that the portal is opening. We also got friendship. Make a date to play with one or more friends. You'll recall that I said that this is a time of healing, right? This is a time of finding compassion and awareness and healing. And so perhaps a healing or friendship might be in the works for us. Or in terms of release, maybe this is shedding light on some truth behind a friendship that we have. Okay. We also got learn from the past. Right. As some things come to light, some information, some personal revelations that might come to life through our own increased self-awareness, this is giving us an opportunity to learn from the past, right? What patterns do we want to continue? What do we want to continue to grow and nurture in the future? And what is coming up for release? What is no longer serving us, right? It's time to learn from this past, especially maybe in the context of our friendship and relationships. Collective. What else wants to come through right now? Guardian angel. Okay. We talked about how some of these changes, especially during that eclipse portal, are very profound, and they might feel like things are very fast. They may feel very unexpected. Things may feel out of your control. But know that everything is happening to you and not for you, and that you are not alone. You are loved, guided, and protected. Your guardian angels are supporting you in this journey that you must go through at this point in time. Trust that it's for your highest and best good. Oh, two cards popped out there. We got by the book and serendipity. Right. By the book. This is very Virgo energy, structure, detail, right? And serendipity. Serendipity is Jupiter energy. It's the energy of expansion, of luck being on your side, of fortune, of being at the place at the right time. So this is also a really great kind of complement to that Virgo Pisces type of energy, right? Of making our dreams come true, of expanding them. Can we bring them into life? Spirit is saying that you continue to incorporate aspects of that which you wish to create into your daily habits, behaviors, and routines. Follow that schedule, and you will be rewarded handsomely with expansion and growth and right opportunities coming to you at the right time to make those Piscean dreams and visions of yours come to reality. Let's just pull some tarot for you now. Just a few cards. For the collective, what does the collective need to know for the full moon, lunar eclipse? Ooh, beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So first and foremost, we get the Two of Pentacles, right? Is there something that we can release or let go, or can we create more of a balance between the dream state, what we want to create, and what we're living right now? Can we integrate and bring that in? Because I kind of feel like there's a little bit of lack mentality happening here, right? I feel like you feel abandoned, left out, neglected, possibly in a relationship. This is a time of great healing. This is that healing that comes with the full moon lunar eclipse energy. You also see that she's in a body of water, right? Piscean energy is very watery energy. It's very emotional energy. So this is a time of healing, deep emotional release. You see the glowing of the stars here, right? A wish come true. So in order for that wish to come true, I think we really need to clear the air here through deep healing and emotional release. This could also be that card of heightened intuition and spiritual awareness as well. Okay, so this is beautiful energy for the full moon lunar eclipse. But what I'm seeing here is that we need to release, right? We have been flopping back and forth, balancing something. Something feels very lopsided. It could be in a relationship. It could be in terms of, again, what we want to achieve for ourselves, our dream vision of ourselves, and our existing reality. Right. We may feel like we have been lost or stuck or abandoned in a relationship and are trying to make it work, but it's just feeling very lopsided. Maybe you're giving more than you're taking for receiving. It's a time now to really introspect, to be with yourself, to let those emotions come, to do some deep healing, and to really get clear on what it is that you want to manifest, the wishing upon a star. And let that also, your North Star, lead you home. Okay. So I'm going to pull just a few more cards here. A few more cards, tarot. Please, for the collective, what does the collective need to know right now? Okay. So yeah, the energy right now might feel very heavy, right? As things are coming to the surface for release, what is it that we can let go of at this point in time? Especially as we're embarking on the portal, right? We're in this cosmic energy, and we're through this lunar eclipse, through this portal, we're moving from this energy to this energy, right? This energy of feeling heavy and constricted to this energy of celebrating, feeling expansive, right? Coming across a milestone. And that milestone is a time of great, again, discovery and growth. You're being divinely guided here. This is Judgment Day, right? You come out the portal on the other side after having released and done all the work. this is your up leveling. This is your 2.0 version. How are you showing up for yourself? How are you going to rise to this occasion? Okay. And a final piece of advice for the collective. What is the advice that you have as spirit as we move through this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces? We got judgment again. Beautiful energy, right? This energy is all about self-realization and understanding, spiritual awakening, redemption, right? Inviting yourself to show up in your true essence every day, shining your soul, inviting your soul to shine unapologetically. This is very Piscean energy, very Piscean energy. I'm also seeing kind of Piscean colors here. So this is really, really beautiful, right? Total transparency, being authentic, rising to the occasion. Wonderful energy. So the next portion of our moon circle is going to be focused on clearing our energy and our energetic space and setting an intention to welcome in a release or an activation of whatever it is that you would like for this lunar cycle, and guiding you through a customized meditation that I've created just for this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So I hope you enjoy it. And I am going to actually go off camera so that I can lead this as well and be present in it with you. So I've already cleared this space in this room before the circle started. But we're going to go through a clearing again. I want you to get into a comfortable position with your feet grounded on the floor. If you're in a chair, or you can lie down as well. Eyes closed, spine straight. And I want you to imagine that there is this beautiful, vibrant, emerald green flame flickering in front of you. And you're watching those flames dance around, ebb and flow. So now imagine this beautiful gold comb right in front of you. And this gold comb is yours. You pick it up. You feel the weight of the comb in your hand. You see any kind of intricate detail, carvings on this comb. How many teeth does this comb have? And now with this golden comb in your hand, I want you to gently start combing through that energy field surrounding your body. Almost like your aura, this egg-shaped space around your body. And we're combing it and allowing the teeth to collect any stagnant energy, any energy that's not yours, any negative energy. We absorb energy from other people and situations too. Let it all go now. Comb through that aura, pulling it away from your energy field. And now that you've combed through your energy field, I want you to see all the gunk that was collected in this comb. And just toss the comb and all the remnants of what was collected into that beautiful, vibrant emerald green flame. Allow that flame to just transform and collect that negative energy and transmute it into pure, vibrant, positive energy. And now that we have cleared our energy fields, I want you to also set an intention for your practice. And while you're doing that simultaneously, I'm also delivering distant Reiki energy healing to you. If you would like to accept this ancient Japanese healing modality, claim it. And now we'll continue to transmit it throughout this meditation. We're going to use this time either in our seats with our eyes closed or in Shavasana to settle into a short guided meditation. Consciously slow down your breathing now and become aware of the way your breath is moving through your body. Maybe even placing your hand on your belly so that you can feel it expand as you breathe in or contract as you breathe out. Really want you to focus on the breaths and slow down your exhales in particular. Really linger over those exhales. Make them as slowly as possible. And as you focus on your breathing, what I'm going to do is direct a beam of light through your body. Picture a golden ball of light symbolizing the full moon ahead of you, crown of your head. And I'm going to guide it through your body nice and slow. And as it comes to that piece or part of your body, I want you to imagine relaxing that body. So you're focusing on that body part and you're focusing on and now I'm going to guide a light down your body. And so I want you to continue to focus on nice, deep, slow breaths. But also as that light moves through your body, allow that area to just relax so that we can get into a deeper state of relaxation. The beautiful ball of moonlight, lunar eclipse, Piscean light is hovering right now above your head, crown of your head. And allow it now to touch your forehead. Feel the warmth and the relaxation in your forehead. And allow it now to move down your cheeks, the bridge of your nose, your jaw, your throat, collecting at the base of your neck, moving down both of your arms, starting with your shoulder, your upper arms, your elbows, forearms, wrists, fingers, fingertips. Moving now from the base of your neck, down to your heart. Let it really bask in your heart, that light. Move it down to your chest, your torso, to your navel, your abdomen, to your waist, your hips, down both thighs, to your knees, calf muscles, ankles, heel of your foot, sole of your foot, top of your foot, and toes. Nicely relaxed now. I want you to imagine yourself seated at the edge of the ocean. The air is cool and gentle, with a light breeze carrying the scent of salt water. You feel the soft sand beneath you, grounding you with its warmth. It is night, and above you, the full moon in Pisces is shining brightly, casting a luminous silver glow across the surface of the water. The moonlight shimmers like a million tiny stars dancing on the waves. So beautiful. You're completely at ease here, sitting at the boundary where land meets the sea. You're grounded in the earth, yet you're open to the vast expanse of the ocean in front of you. Take a moment to tune into the rhythm of the waves. They gently roll in and out, mirroring the steady rise and fall of your breath. With each inhale, imagine the waves pulling back, gathering energy. With each exhale, the waves return, softly crashing on the shore. You and the ocean are in perfect harmony. As you breathe, the moon's light continues to shine down on the water, reflecting its gentle, calming energy towards you. The moonlight is soothing, washing over you like a blanket of peace. Now bring your attention to anything you wish to release. Any heavy emotion, fears, or worries that you've been carrying. Imagine these burdens as small pebbles resting in your hands. I want you to feel their weight and acknowledge them. And when you're ready, gently release them into the ocean before you. Watch as the water takes the pebbles, pulling them out with the receding tide. Feel the weight lifting from you, knowing that the ocean, vast and infinite, can carry away all that no longer serves you. As the waves draw back, they leave behind nothing but smooth sand, clear and open and ready for something new. Feel that moonlight washing over you, filling you with a sense of peace and clarity and renewal. This is the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse, helping you release what no longer serves you and embracing the wisdom of your intuition. As the moonlight touches you, you feel a deep connection to the water and the moon. Both are symbols of Pisces' spiritual and intuitive energy. Notice how peaceful and empowered you feel as you bask in the moonlight, supported by the universe and the steady rhythm of the wave. Take a deep breath in, feeling the connection between the earth, the water, the moon. You are part of this vast cosmic rhythm, grounded yet flowing with the currents of life. As you exhale, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment, keeping with you the lightness and the clarity and calm that you've received from this lunar energy. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment, gently wiggling your fingers and toes, taking any movement that you feel called to take. My conversion. And now, my friends, the last part of our moon circle together tonight is our customized journaling prompts to reflect on, integrate all the things that we've learned today. And I have two questions in particular for this moon. If you'd like a copy of this, please click on the episode description and I'll be sure to email it over to you right away. Happy to share them with you. The first question is, what emotions, beliefs, or attachments am I ready to release under this lunar eclipse? And how will letting go create space for the life I truly desire? And the second question is, what hidden truths, spiritual insights, or intuitive guidance have recently come to light? And how can I use this newfound awareness to deepen my connection to my higher self? My friends, I will leave you with these two journaling prompts. Thank you for participating in my moon circle. I hope you enjoyed it. And if this is something that you'd like to participate more of in the future, definitely let me know through the comments and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.